Hey, what's up guys? You're watching Hardcore Crypto, and in this video guys, I will teach you everything you need to know about Binance. And this is a 2021 video. I have made videos about Binance over the past years, but recently Binance has actually updated their user interface. It looks different, their new products. And in this video, we're actually going to explore everything there is that's important on the Binance exchange. So first things first, I would appreciate it if in exchange of the value that I'm going to give you right now, you simply give me a subscribe and a like on this video, because you're getting this absolutely for free. So it's going to be a long video, but I think it's worth a while if you really want to improve your trading experience. So make sure you make yourself some coffee and let's get started and we get deep into this. By the end of this video, you will be able to learn all the important concepts. And there are other concepts that are also long-winded. And what I have done is that I've created other separate videos for those kind of concepts as well. I cover them here, but I also have extended versions of those videos separately. So make sure you check them out in my on my YouTube channel. But also, if you want to take your cryptocurrency trading life to the next level, you really want to become a legitimate trader, I recommend that you take my Crypto University Trading Mastery course. You go to cryptouniversity.co.za or cryptouniversity.us, and the link for that is in the description. You will get my trading course, and I promise you it's going to change your trading life forever. And also, I will be using an indicator sometimes when I'm doing my trades, which we call the Nitrous Bull. It gives you buying and selling signals by giving you buy and sell signals, bull and bear signals in your trading view. You can get that at Crypto University as well. The link is in the description. Otherwise, let's get started right now. So once you're done with the sign up process and you got verified and all that, it's time to now get to the business. So first things first, you want to buy some crypto, right? If you already have crypto somewhere else, that part will come on how you actually transfer it into the exchange. But right now, I will focus on buying crypto, right? So you can see over here that you have where it says buy crypto, right? And you can choose which currency to pay with. So it says pay with. And if I click this little button here, it has a list of so many fiat currencies that you can use to deposit crypto onto Binance. So this is not all the fiat currencies in the world. You might find that your local currency is not available here. So what you could do, you can either buy with credit card or debit card, or use the Binance P2P trading feature to buy some crypto for yourself. I will make a separate video for this because it's kind of like a very separate and complicated feature on its own. But for now, if you have a way to do a bank deposit, you can click here and it gives you the banking details that you can use if you are allowed to deposit cash from your country, you know. So for example, here it is, and it says how much do you want to deposit. I can put here 5,000, and you know, I click continue, and you can see here the bank transfer is actually 0% if I use bank transfer. Whereas if I use all these other services, it's kind of, so, you know, it's telling me that it only accepts funding from a bank account under my own name. And this is my name here. You can see it popped up. And if I click confirm, it's going to take me to a different page where it's showing me all the banking details that I need to use. So remember, the bank account that you want to use to deposit money into Binance has to be the very same bank account as yours. So you can be in any country and you can still do a wire transfer as long as the transfer is going towards these banking details. So if I want to deposit a different currency, here I have the euro selected. If I want to select the US dollar, I can simply type in USD here. Right, I can type USD and you can see it's showing me. I'm in South Africa right now, so I can type ZAR, our local currency, and I will be able to deposit. But you can see here if I use ZAR, you can see that the deposit to bank feature is disabled, meaning that I cannot deposit ZAR directly into Binance at the moment, right? So the only options that I have is credit card, P2P trading, or cash balance. Anyway, let's move on to the wallet. So you simply go over here, it says wallet, and once you click that, or once you hover around that wallet, you will see that it has a list of things going on. So what I need you to do is to click on the overview. So this shows you, the overview shows you the balance of all these other wallets, right? Because there are different types of wallets for different types of things that you want to do, or different types of trading, or we're gonna get into that. And you see it has this eye here where it says hide balance, so I can actually hide my balance if I want to, or I can bring it back up. And you see here it has fiat and spot. So fiat and spot is where most of your money is more likely to be. When you deposit, it shows up in this wallet. So you can see when I clicked overview, it showed my balance was about $8,000, $8,400. And now when I got into the fiat and spot, it decreased to 7,600, meaning that some of the wallets are not included in this, because now we're looking at specific wallets. So fiat and spot, meaning that this is the main wallet that you use to trade spot trading, or that you use to deposit or to withdraw from. So if your money is in other wallets like margin or futures, you cannot withdraw it into, say, sending it out to another wallet or withdrawing out of Binance. Whenever you want to withdraw, you use this wallet. So all these other wallets have a feature that allows you to transfer your funds from all these margin or futures or P2P or earn wallets into the fiat and spot wallet. Okay, and here you also have a feature that says hide small balances. So it's now going to show me the coins that I have only, and it's not going to include all the other stuff, right? It also has a feature here that says convert to BNB. So you can see here I have small amounts of 40 Naira and so many other little coins, 5 XRP and so on and so forth, right? Small amounts. Some of these are airdrops that I just received for free. I can choose to convert these to BNB. And if you have BNB on Binance, you actually get discount on transaction fees. So whenever you have all these coins that you don't want to use, you can select all of them, you click that, and then you can choose to convert it. You see I'm going to receive about 0.7 BNB. Wow. And that's about $20 or so, $23 or so. And I click confirm. I just thought I should show you guys that feature. It's pretty cool. So that's pretty much it. It's done. It's called dust. So these little coins here are called dust, and we have converted our dust into BNB. Okay, so back to the wallet, to the overview. You also have other things like earn, margin, futures, earn, and also these are just different wallets. They will become more relevant when it comes to trading those kind of assets for types of trading. So for now, let's just focus on this. And the next thing you want to learn, obviously, is how to deposit. Let's say you're not buying Bitcoin from Binance or whatever, you already have it. What you need to do is to deposit crypto and fiat over here on the deposit screen. So on the fiat side, that's where you can use also to deposit fiat. You can see my fiat deposit history here showing up. And if you're trying to deposit crypto, you can click crypto, and then it shows you a bunch of coins you can use you can use to deposit. So here by default it has Bitcoin, BTC. If you want to deposit ETH, you can simply type ETH over here or Ethereum, and you see Ethereum pops up. And on the right hand here, you can see that I now have the QR code and the wallet address under it. So if I'm trying to send some crypto from Coinbase or another exchange, whatever, what have you, I simply have to scan on the screen to send into my Binance account, or copy this wallet address by clicking this little box here, and then I can be able to send the Ethereum into Binance. And that's pretty much how you deposit from Binance. And if you want to withdraw, it's as simple as going into, if you are in the overview even, it shows you the withdraw option over there. So here you simply click withdraw, And if you're trying to withdraw fiat, if your local currency is allowed to be withdrawn from Binance, maybe you're in Brazil and you have the Brazilian real, or if you're in Europe, you can actually withdraw the euro directly here into your bank account. All you need to do is provide your banking details into Binance. But if you want to withdraw the crypto, simply you can select what coin you want to withdraw. Say I want to withdraw some BNB. I have 5.1 BNB here. I will instead use Bitcoin because it's what a lot of you guys will be dealing with. So here I'm just going to put my BTC address. For example, I can put this on it, and I will now, it's showing me transfer network, right? And this is the different types of network that are available, and I want to use the main BTC network, and it's showing me the fee here that it's $13. So you can also send BTC using Ethereum, for example, but I don't want you guys to confuse yourself with those kind of chains. So stick to BTC over here, and you can put the amount that you want to withdraw over here, and then you click submit. If you have two-factor authenticator activated, it's going to ask you to verify through email or your phone and what have you. And that's really all it is when it comes to deposit and withdrawing. And now let's go back to the homepage, because we now have to look at the markets, because I know a lot of you guys are here to learn this platform in order to trade. So the next thing we're going to have to look at is markets. The markets simply means what coins or what pairs are available on Binance that you can trade. So there is a lot of markets here, right? By default, you're going to see the spot markets. There's also the zones and futures markets, and there's also the favorite. So if you have certain coins that you like to trade, it's good if you just click this star button to highlight them as your favorite, and then by default they will be here if you trade them. Okay, so I will go back to the spot, because that's where a lot of them are, and here it says all. So it's showing you different type of coins based mainly sometimes on volumes in the last 24 hours and what are popular in the last 24 hours. But you can change things up. If you want to see something specific, you can select, for example, BTC markets. BTC markets is going to show you, if you click on BTC markets, it's showing you all the other altcoins that are paired with Bitcoin. So BNB to BTC, NEO to BTC, Chainlink to BTC, IOTA to BTC, and so on and so forth. You can also select fiat markets. This is now by default Binance use USDT as its fiat, or you can sometimes they may use BUSD. USDT is a stable coin. Most of you guys already know it's kind of like a dollar. It's a cryptocurrency, but it's like a dollar because it's 1-to-1 to the dollar. So if you go to fiat, it's showing you the Bitcoin price to the USDT, or you can see some of them are in BUSD and Euro or TUSD, different fiat currencies, including stablecoins. Okay, and you can also select which kind of stablecoin you want to be basing on. So if you want USDT only markets, you can click on here. If you want BUSD, if you want USDC, if you want USD, it should be here somewhere. Or you can use Euro, for example. If you're in Europe, that would also be helpful. Or you can use the British pound as well. ZAR market. There's so many of these guys. And you also have futures market, but we're gonna discuss futures in a separate video. So now you also have zones, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, and so you can say DeFi. Zones simply mean what the category of the coin. So for example, in DeFi we have all these coins. These are decentralized finance coins like Compound, Uniswap, Sushi, UMA. So this is just categorizing the coins. So if you want to focus on trading DeFi coins, this helps you to actually filter what you're looking at. Proof of work coins. Maybe you want to trade proof of work coins, and it shows you only proof of work coins, or proof of stake coins. Proof of stake coins are showing up on here, or storage coins, or innovation, and so on and so forth. So it depends what you want to be looking at. So enough for the markets. Let's go back into, and by the way, you can also Let me just go to spot. You can always search here if you want something specific that you cannot see. For example, if I want to see SNX, I need to simply just type it and it will show me all the pairs available with a SNX, and then I can trade them. Okay, enough of that stuff. So let's now go to the main deal, right? The trading desk, because I know a lot of people are waiting for that, a lot of you guys. So you click on here, trade. You see it has convert, classic, advanced, margin, and P2P. Okay, so first I'm going to go to the convert. The convert function is what you use to convert a certain cryptocurrency to another, to swap, right? So I have USDT here. If I had to want to convert some of it into BNB, for example, right, I will simply click what coin do I want? I want BNB. So I'm just going to type 1 BNB, and how much is I can click preview conversion, and it's showing me that, okay, to convert my USDT into 1 BNB, I'm gonna have to pay 32.2 USDT. And quote expired, please request new quote. This is because the market is volatile, things are always moving, so you always have to refresh, and you might see a different price now. Okay, oh, now we have a different price. Okay, I can click convert, and simply it will convert. Or alternatively, I can go back and type, I only want to convert $20 of my money into BNB, and then I can say preview conversion, and it's showing me that, okay, with your $20 will give you 0.6 BNB, and if I want, I can simply, oh, it's now expired again. So you need to be fast with this one. But this is very this is pretty much for amateurs. This is not, I don't recommend that you guys it expired again. I don't recommend that you guys use convert. You're better off using the exchange. It's a little more advanced, but it's better that way because the fees are much better. So you can see this is already done. The convert is fast and convenient, but it's very expensive in terms of transaction fees. The next thing you see is the classic. So this is kind of the exchange user interface that is called the classic on Binance. But to be honest with you, it's not better than the advanced one. So this, you might as well just skip this at all and go directly start using the advanced one, because this one I think sucks in so many ways. So I will go straight into the advanced. But if you learn how to use the advanced, you will also be able to use the other one. Basically, once you learn this, you'll be able to apply this knowledge on any other exchange. So it doesn't really matter what it is really. So now we are in our trading desk, guys. So you can see right now it's by default and on cross. We want to click on spot, right? It was on cross 3x. This is margin. I want it to be at spot. So you always want to check this, making sure that it's at spot by default if spot trading is what you're trying to do. All right. And now what we have is, number one is this price tab, the price tab here, and you have the exchange over here, and then you have the order interface over here, and then you have the order book right here, and you have the trades right here, right? Now, what does this all mean? So on the top, you have the pair that you're trading, right? And you have the 10x right here. I don't want you guys to get confused by that. Like, you can completely ignore it if you want. The 10x is useless. So what you want to do is to be able to select what coin or what pair do you want to be trading, right? So whenever you want to trade, you select your pair here. And by default now, Binance has a stable coin by default. I like to use USDC when I'm trading. So you can see it has margin, BNB, BTC, ALTs. These are altcoins, and it also has USDC. And the USDC is on the fiat, right? So if you have say US dollars, or you have the British pound, or you have the USDT, the stable coins, all those are considered fiat currencies on this exchange. I've said that before. So let's say in my case, I have a USDT right now. I'll select USDT as my base stable coin. Why you want to use a base stable coin? Because it's easier to do the math from a cryptocurrency into the dollar than when you're trading Bitcoin to an altcoin, sometimes the math can be complicated to calculate in your own head, because you're dealing with 0.02 Bitcoin, 0.15678, and that might be confusing to a lot of people, especially beginners. So you select your pair here. If you're trading Ethereum, simply you just type Ethereum. It will show you an ETH USDT pair, because you have selected ETH USDT, and you have so many complicated pairs as well. ETH down USDT, ETH up. I don't want you guys to get confused by that at all. You should ignore. So you must know that the ticker is very important. Like if you're talking about Ethereum, strictly it's ETH, right? So it's ETH. If you're trading with USDT, for example, it's ETH/USDT. So don't get confused and get into all the other coins that might just confuse you. I have changed it now to ETH USDT. Now we know that we're trading Ethereum and USD Tether. What about if you want to trade some altcoins that you know? So let's say I have Chainlink tokens, right? Link, and I want to sell them into BNB. So you can see that if I type link here, it's showing me all these other coins, but it's not showing me the pair that I want, right? So what you want sometimes is to switch this into like BNB, so that it can take you to the pairs that you want. So you check in the BNB tab, you now can type link and see if there is a pair available for link and BNB. And in this case, it seems like it's not really available, right? Meaning that whatever coin that you have, you might want to convert it into BTC to be able to trade it into link or whatever, right? And for example, if I'm looking for, if I have the Australian dollar, you can see that it only has a few, it only have a few pairs with it. So if your coin does not have, if your base currency, which is the fiat currency, does not have enough pairs that you want, what you want to do, you're better off converting that fiat currency into a stable coin, right? Stable coins like USDT, they have so many pairs. Pretty much they have every pair on Binance, as much as they have on Bitcoin. So if I had the Australian dollar, I would want to convert it into Bitcoin and then convert the Bitcoin into a stable coin. Or sometimes you can find that you have, for example, with Euro, you can convert, or the British pound, you can convert it directly into a stable coin, I think. Let's see if that's still possible. Yeah, USDC. So you can see you have USDC, USDT. These are stable coins, can convert themselves. But with the British pound, okay, this is not on anymore. Let's see which one. Euro, for example. Let's see if you got Euro and the stable coin, BUSD. Okay, that's not available as well, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So you can just make sure that you understand exactly when it comes to pairs, okay? The next thing that we want to look at is how to now figure out the trading view, right? So you can see that our charting looks pretty simplistic without so many other tools like you would normally see when I'm doing my videos. It looks a little more complicated than this. So on the top here, you have 24-hour change. So right now, I'm going to go back to Bitcoin just because I'll select my fiat as USDT and I'll go to BTC. So I have BTC USDT. I like to keep this as a default, just a personal preference. And you can see at 24-hour change, it's showing that Bitcoin has gone up by 9% in the last 24 hours. Which means that's an increment of $2,232, right? It keeps on changing, obviously. The highest it has gone, this is a 24-hour high. The highest BTC has gone today is $28,422. The lowest it has gone is 24,734, meaning in 24 hours it has moved from 24,000 up to 28,000. 24-hour volume on Binance, 144,742 Bitcoins have been traded on Binance, which is the total amount of about $3 billion. So that's what this tab tells you as a trader. You need to know all these things, right? And the next thing here, you have the time, and you have the time is a time frame which this trading this chart is based on, right? So right now it's at 1 day, right? I've selected 1 day. 1 day it's now meaning that for every candlestick that you look at here, it represents 1 day, right? So this is right now we're standing over here, which means this is today's candlestick right here. And so this is, you can see here it says original. So original simply means that this is a default Binance charting, right? And this is not what I recommend that you use. You need to be using this one here, TradingView, right? Immediately you see the difference. If I click original, it's simple. It doesn't have a lot of things going on. If I click TradingView, it now has a better chart that's provided by TradingView, and you can see it has a few tools over here, some volume indicator down here, and it looks pretty clean, right? And then it also has this data over here, which is pretty much the same with what we're looking at right here almost. And you can see the time frames are pretty much the same, but here you can also go as low as 1 minute if you want. You can go to 1 month. This is the 1 month chart of Bitcoin. So each candlestick represents 1 month, and you can see that in December, as I record this video, we have gone up tremendously high. And we can go to 1 week, whatever. I like to trade about 4 hour chart mainly. So by default, my chart looks something like this. My setup looks something like this. And I'm not gonna really go deep into explaining TradingView and the tools over here, because that's not what this video is all about. But if that's what you want, I recommend that you sign up for my course on Crypto University if you want to really trade as a pro. Okay, now how do you now buy trade? So right now, let's say we want to buy a certain coin, right? And I did some technical analysis this morning actually, and I want to purchase some Chainlink. So I decided to buy Polkadot, right? So I will change my pair here into DOT. I'm just gonna type DOT, that's the ticker, and .USD is what I want, and I'm gonna click it. And this is Polkadot right now, and it's exactly why I want to buy it, because of what's going on right now. And I want to buy it when it hits this what looks like a resistance and support level. But for the sake of the example, I'm just gonna buy 5 dots, right? It's gonna cost me $24, as you can see, right? So you can see we have moved now from this chart. We're now looking at the place order area, right? So this place order area has a few things. It has the limit order, market order, and stop limit. In this video, I'm not gonna bother going into all the stop limits, for example, because I'm trying to save time, make it as short as possible. So I'm just gonna focus on limit order. Market order, I don't recommend that you use it. I just recommend you use the limit order because it's safer. And say, you can see the order book has the red and the green. Yes, the red are people that are selling Bitcoin, and at the bottom one is the best possible price. You can see that the prices are increasing from the top to from the bottom to top. So the higher you go, the higher the prices are. So you can see here we have 4.977. Here we have at the top we have 4.998. Right? So the best possible price that someone is willing to sell is usually at the bottom of these red people. These green people are the buyers. Like me right now, I want to buy. It means that I will become one of these people over here, right? So if I want to buy immediately, I'm better off taking a price from here. That's why it's called a taker. If you're buying and you select a price of someone who is selling, it means that you're taking the price that's best available to you. So I want to buy my DOT right now. So I can simply just click this price here is the closest to what's going on right now. And in the place order, you can see it's saying 24.96, and I can click buy, and boom, I have an open order. So you can see now what's happening at the bottom here. On the open orders, we now got 1. And it's showing that we got .USD, a limit buy at the price of 4.9923. Amount, we're buying 5, and filled, it says 0%. This simply means that we haven't bought anything, because it buys slowly for as much as the volume, the liquidity is available. So if someone is willing to sell us at the price that we want, the order will automatically fill itself slowly. So you can see we have put an order of 4.9923, but the price of DOT right now has gone up to $5 already. So it means that our trade won't go through. It will wait until the market has corrected a little bit for you to buy. So on Binance, you can see now there's a new dotted line in green, and it has a limit. It says limit 4.992, total 5. It's trying to say that, hey, you have an order that you want to buy DOT at this price, but right now the price is the red line. There's a difference between the price that I want to pay and the price at which the asset is trading. Therefore, there is nothing the exchange can do but wait for it. So for example, let's say if somebody is willing to sell their DOT for this price, which is unlikely right now, because why would they sell it at 4.9 to us when other people are buying already at 5? Right? But someone might just sell one DOT for us. So you see the field here would change to like 20% because we have bought 20% of what we're trying to buy, right? So until we completely buy everything we wanted, it gets to 100%, and then this gets closed and you don't see the open orders anymore. What you would see here is an order history. Okay? So that, now the market order, right? I'm just going to cover it quick. So the market order is, you can see the market order only has the market order only has 2 tabs. Limit has 2 tabs as well, but here it says price that you can input yourself. Market does not allow you to put what price you want to buy it in. You simply just type what you want. Here I want to buy 2 DOT at the market price. The market price is the best available price of the asset that the market is willing to sell you at, right? So if I want to buy, I'm just going to click DOT buy, and you see order failed. Okay, so total buy volume for market, it must be 10. You know why? And this is because the market order is very expensive, but I will do it for you guys just because I want to show you the example in real life, right? So you see, when we use the limit, it didn't fill immediately. It's still active right now, but if I click buy DOT right now, you see it's filled already. It didn't even wait on the open orders. It happened. If I go to my order history, you can see that it already went on, right? And we paid $50 and an extra 0.510, and that means it's a market order. You have no choice. This is not recommended because sometimes you take a market order, and especially if you use it, and if you're buying a coin that has low liquidity, you can buy the coin at a very worse price, because the market is really just going to take all the available coins at whatever price to make sure that it fills your order, and that is not always a good thing. But sometimes if you want to buy quickly because you think that an asset might keep going up, you might use it, but make sure there's enough liquidity and volume. The next thing I wanted to show is how to sell. Okay, so click sell. Selling, you also have limit, market, and stop limit. And market selling is the same thing. If I want to sell the 10 DOT that I bought at market, I don't have control over what price is going to sell. I will know that it's around these prices, but the exchange itself will get me the best available buy order. So if I click it right now, sell DOT, it's more likely to sell it to this guy here on the top. Because he's paying 5.006, or he is the one paying the best amount. So the top in the green, the top order is the one that's paying the most. So you can see here in the green, the numbers are going from higher to low. It means that this is the highest bidder, this is the second highest bidder, and then it gets lower and lower. At the bottom is the lowest bidder. And on Binance, you can also do this and expand this order book view to make sure that it's much more flexible for you. So I expanded it more, and if you can see, there is a yellow tick. There's a yellow dot on the price here, right? This yellow, it means that that's our order. You remember this order that we just made right now that hasn't filled? It has been pushed down to the bottoms of the sea because we're not betting enough money yet for the current price. So whoever is bidding the most, their order gets pushed on the top. You also have some bars that looks semi-transparent here. These represent how much buy volume is at that price. So For example, here it says amount in dot, right? Even in the red is the same thing. So wherever you have the longest line, it means that there's a lot of people willing to buy the asset at that price. So for example, here we have 2,297 dot that's being sold at 50014 and 125, and you can also see that the line of that is high. It's very long. And here you also have, here for example, you have 600 dot, 200 dot. You can see that the line it's also, the bar graph rather, is actually shorter. So this is a good indication of volumes and what people are willing to sell for. You can get a good sense of this if you change your chart into the depth chart, right? The depth chart really represent buyers and sellers. It's exactly the same as the order book. These guys in the red are here, and these guys in the green are over here. So whenever the green mountain meets the red mountains, a trade happens, because it means that these people have agreed on a price on the middle. Whenever there is a big gap here, it means that these people want more money, the sellers, and these guys in the green, they don't want to pay more. They only want to spend less, and then these guys, they don't agree with that. So you can see we call the depth gap actually increases. So here where you see a big wall, it means that there's a massive amount of people wanting to buy at 4. But you see now it's actually at 4.5 dot, at $4.5, right? Right now the price of dot is $5, but at 4.5 there's a lot of people wanting to buy it. Also, if you go on the other side, there's a lot of people willing to sell here. There's a big sell wall, right? This is a buy wall, this is a sell wall. These guys are willing to sell at $6. So, you know, it just gives you some good data of what's actually going on. And again, on Binance, you can also expand all these views to make bigger or smaller what you want to do. You just have to click any of these little triangles or angle symbols on the bottom, and then you can drag it around. Okay, so what you're looking at here now is assets as well. It's very important to actually do this. Here I have dot available because I have my USDT and dot pair. It's showing me assets that are relevant with this pair. So here I have dot and I have USDT available. So I have 10 dot and 7,300 USDT. If I had to change the pair, it will not show me the same things. But you can also click here for funds, and the funds here is going to show me the relevant amount of coins that I have in my wallet. So I have BTC and so on. So sometimes you're trading, but you don't really know how much money you have. You can simply use this funds tab here to see what you need, what you have in your wallet. And sometimes you can also click, you can uncheck this to be able to see all the other wallets. But then this means hide low balance assets. Then it hide all the other fluff, because sometimes by default it might have all these coins showing up, and you need to search what kind of coins do you have to be able to see your balances, which can get frustrating. All you need to do is click hide low balance assets, and then it shows you the wallets that actually have some money for you. And what else is, what's more important, language. If you want to switch to your favorite language, you can simply click English, or whatever language is best for you, right? Or you can also choose the currency that you want to be seeing. By default, you can select from over here. Here you have English, you have French, Espanol, Dutch, so many other languages. Even Nigerian English is actually on there as well. Okay, so I think we have covered enough of the exchange. You can go big by clicking that, and you can also expand it back. And again, on trading view, this is the default that I like to keep. Here you can click here to select technical indicators. For example, if you want to use the RSI, you simply type RSI, then you have the relative strength index. You can call on your indicators. So that's why I like to use the trading view other than the original, because the trading view one have tools that we use for trading. If you want to learn how to use those tools and the signals and all that, be sure to actually check out my trading course on Crypto University. Okay, so I mean the one that we're using now, the trading view one, looks something like this, right? It's trying to resemble this platform here. TradingView is the biggest and the best platform for charting for traders in all markets, stocks, and so on and so forth, right? So that's why we like to use trading. Oh, it seems like on the 1 hour Bitcoin is trying to go bearish anyway. But so you can see here I'm using my my indicator. It's showing me bear, bull, bear, bull, bear, bull. This is what we call a nitrous bull indicator, which you can also buy from Crypto University. It's really an incredible indicator that gives you signals for buying and selling opportunities. You can get it on Crypto University right now and start using it. And let's get back to our thing. So what I like to do is that I do my technical analysis on TradingView anyway, and then I just come to Binance and maybe use the long and short tools when logging in a position, for example. So for example, I have this one here, a buy order, right? I can set up the stop losses and the targets and so on and so forth, and then I just use this tool in Binance to make sure that it's clear. I'm clear with what I'm looking at all times. But actually, let me just show you the margin, right? So margin trading, I will make its own videos, but it's a little similar with futures, but it's different. So if you want to borrow money from Binance to trade with more money than you have, they have a margin trading here, which allows you to borrow up to 3x of your money, and then you can trade with more money and make more of the money that you have. Meaning that if you have 5,000, you can actually buy 15,000 worth of coins, but the problem is it's high risk. So what I showed you before is all spot trading, which is safer. And if you don't know anything about trading, or you have never gone through any training for trading, then I don't recommend that you do any of this. But I will make a separate video for this kind of stuff. They're already on Crypto University, so if you're interested in futures trading and margin, I recommend you go on there. But the last thing I want to show you guys is the finance. So you got Binance Earn, Binance Pool, Binance Visa Card, crypto loans, and liquid swap. So Binance has so many things going on right now, kind of like DeFi related products that allow you to earn on your money while you sleep, right? By simply staking your money, keeping your money in Binance in different type of things, you can be able to earn a small amount of money over time while you're keeping it. So for example, it's saying DeFi staking. You can stake your BTC, meaning that you're going to lock it up on Binance for a certain period of time, and you'll be earning 7.49% a year. This means that, but you don't have to wait for a year to earn that amount. The APY is accumulated on the daily basis, right? So you can see there's fixed ones, there's flexible, there's launch pool. I have a video explaining all this already on my YouTube channel. You can look it up. But also I have a very in-depth course on how to use these and make money off them on Crypto University. So again, be sure to check it out. You have the liquid swap. You also have crypto loans that you can take, and you can also get into the Binance pool if you're a miner. If you do any crypto mining, you can actually join the Binance pool. It's actually one of the best pools out there right now, one of the biggest. And the launch pool actually allows you to stake certain coins, and then you can be earning, for example, you can be earning a certain coin on its launch time. Mostly they use BNB for this, but that's one thing that you can do. So whenever you want to get involved with these earn programs, you need to know that it will affect your wallet. So say if I had to, let me just go back to my wallet and explain this very well instead. Okay, so you can see if I click pool, I'll click this. I don't have anything in the pool. For example, if I had to have any funds in my pools, now on the Binance Earn, it will show up here in the pool balance, right? If I go to earn, for example, you can see in Binance Earn, I have $886 locked in here. So I'll check what do I have staked. I think I have Ethereum 2.0 staking. That's why it was showing me that. But yeah, all the staking that you'll be doing on Binance, it will be showing in here in the Earn wallet. So you can see whether your money is in your launch pool, on your DeFi staking, Joy investment, pool savings, or whatever you have, or savings. So mine is in the savings somewhere in here, and I can check what is locked, what's flexible savings that I do have, and my activities recently, right? You can see your financial history here. So lastly, I'm just gonna go to futures just to show you how to transfer your funds into your futures account. So I'll go into the trade, and now you'll see that the futures does not belong here. But if I go to derivatives, you have USDT futures, coin margin futures, and leveraged tokens. And USDT futures means that you will be trading futures using your USDT, right? You need to have the stable coin USDT to be able to do this. So you can trade up to 125x leverage, and it's incredible. I made a video just 2 days ago showing how I made $1,500 in 10 minutes trading on Binance. But I used a spot trading with that trade. If I had to use leverage, imagine 10x, it means that I would have made 15,000 if I had used leverage. But that's a story for another day. So here it's now USDT futures, and you've got coin margin futures. These are USDT margin futures. These are coin margin futures. My coin margin are futures that you trade with the actual coin. So they're backed by the actual asset that you're trading. So if you're trading Ethereum margin futures, right, it means that you need to have Ethereum to trade those. If you have EOS coins or XRP or what have you, it means that when you're trading coin margin, instead of having USDT, you need to have the actual tokens and trade them. So what is the difference? When you're trading with USDT, the settlement is paid in cash. USDT is like the US dollar, right? So if you have, if you close your position, your money by default is in USDT. So even if you were trading Bitcoin and now you exit the position, if Bitcoin keeps going up, it means that your money is still the same because you're not exposed to the upside of Bitcoin. You're not in position. While if Bitcoin is also going down, it means that you're not affected. Your money is stable because it's in the USDT. While in coin margin futures, because you're holding the actual cryptocurrency, when the price of, say, EOS is going up, even if you're not in position, you're also exposed to the gains of that coin. But also it means that if the price of that coin is going down, you're also exposed to the risk. So basically on coin margin futures, you're exposed to the actual coin that you're dealing with. So if I go to USDT futures, which is what I typically trade, you can see it's showing me that I have my assets at the bottom here. It says balance of, I have $460 in this wallet. I have 4.92 BNB. Again, BNB helps you to save on fees, and my P&L is 0 because I have no open position right now. Okay, and if I go up here, I still have the limit, market, and stop limit, the same stuff that I showed you guys before. It's exactly the same, except now you're doing leverage. But I'm just going to show you how to transfer funds. So if you have money in your spot wallet, you want to get your money in here, you select what coin you want to transfer from a spot wallet. By default, it's USDT Tether, and I will say I want to transfer $20 as an example, and my available balance is this. If I want to transfer the whole amount, I'll click the whole thing, but I just want to do an example, so I'll click $30, and it's being transferred from my spot into my USDT futures wallet for me to trade futures. If you want to transfer, well, before I even explain that, so I'll click confirm. Right, my balance now, you can see, is now 490 because I have increased it from my other wallet. You can also simply just click this here, click, and now you have this over here. If you want to send, you have made some profits in your USDT futures market, you want to send it back to the spot, you click these arrows. Now you can see the wallets are changing. It's now coming from USDT futures wallet into your spot wallet for you to be able to withdraw it. So I deposited $20. I'm just going to withdraw my $20 again and confirm. Boom. Now you see I now have 470. The $20 is gone to where it belongs. So I will do a separate video for futures, but this, what I've shown you guys, it's really the most important thing when it comes to Binance. And I will make another video when it comes to API access, because you use that to trade on using other platforms to automate your trades. So but for now, I think this was it. This was a fantastic video. I hope it gave you enough knowledge about Binance, and you will use this knowledge to do something about it. If you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was long, but I'm sure you know that it was actually worth it, and I'm sure you will use what you have learned in this video in your trading, and you can make something out of it. Another thing to remind you is that if you really want to take your trading into the next level, you want to become a pro trader, an expert trader, it's recommended that you take my course at cryptouniversity.co.za or cryptouniversity.us. Link is in the description. That course, I would show you exactly how to trade, step by step, from fundamentals, technical analysis, but also other strategies for trading, not only price action, but P2P, OTC, brokerage deals, and so on and so forth. So if you really want to get deep into it, there are so many opportunities in this market, but you need to know exactly what you're doing. So you want to get into some risk management and profit taking and profit making in crypto, make sure you get on Crypto University. You can also hire me as a mentor for 1 month if you want to, or you can actually book me for a phone call if you have something specific that you want to ask and you need me to help you. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel for more. Thank you.